Good.
I've been getting a lot of comments about the bananas.
Well, don't eat them. I'm going to make muffins. How many's left? Okay, don't eat anymore.
It's driving people crazy because they're like, the bananas are getting ripe, you must eat the bananas.
I know, well, we need ripe bananas to make the muffins. The
I know,
riper
but
the better.
I was just commenting how people were going crazy because they thought, holy crap, you have to eat those bananas.
There you go. You're eating one, and the rest can go to my secret recipe banana muffin.
Yep. Daisy is put away. That's good. We don't hear her clickety-clacketing throughout the house. By the way, who locked the cat in the closet last night?
Maddie had to have. It's her closet.
Didn't the cat pee?
No.
No.
We would have smelled it by now.
All right. I just had something terrible happen that I need to share with you. I had to go back to WGRD and pick up all my shit. Because, all my stuff was in the desk. That was bad. That was really bad. So, the program director meets me at the door. I still had my parking card. I had to give him that. No more free parking downtown. And then I had a box and my bag, and it was just terrible. So I went in, got all my shit out of the bag, or into the bag, out of the desk into the bag, and then he's like, "So I hear a lot of radio stations are talking to you. What the heck? What am I gonna get? When is someone gonna let me call me? How does he know that? And how does he know information that's 100% not true? Because not one person has reached out to me. I haven't heard anything. So
maybe he was fishing, and that was his what he thought clever way of trying to get you to say something, even not knowing that there's nothing for you to say.
All I did was talked about the possibility of going back to Saginaw, and you and I talked about moving. We talked about how we would just. I might have to commute or spend the week there.
Live in the RV?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know what the hell's going on. I also talked about the Detroit connection and the possibilities there, but this town, not one person. I mean, it's just like, it's been completely quiet, so I don't know. I don't know where the hell he's getting that. But, so, no.
I think he was trying to, like, get the cat out of the... Whoops, this just moved. But you're still good.
It feels like it's like
it's kind of a little bit of a different angle, though.
Can you turn it slightly this way? Just the whole...
Do you not realize what you just did? You went like this.
So?
That's two different directions.
I want you to turn...
You went...
This is what I want you to do, you dipshit.
Oh, I just kicked it again.
Stop it.
I didn't mean to. Okay.
Okay.
So maybe he's like, maybe he knows something you don't know.
Fuck if I know. I wish somebody's gonna tell me. I mean, I'm over here fucking picking my asshole, paying $5,000 for Cobra with no job, talking in a stupid video cam with fucking ripe bananas in my face.
Maybe we should do a show together. We could do it out of our house.
Well, it's not going to help if I'm swearing, so if anybody does want to hire me, I'm not going to swear on the radio. This is my outlet. This is the only thing I can do here right now, so just give me that.
Tell him you have to take me with you, though, if you go. Tell him, honey, tell him.
I don't know if I want to do that.
Mm.
I don't know how you do in a setting. I mean,
well, I'd have to wait till my teaching job is over, so it'd have to be in the summer.
Okay.
It could be just like a 3-month thing. Each time. June through August.
We're getting a lot of comments about the lack of commercials playing on the YouTube channel. They play for me. I get ads on mine when I watch them here. And I looked at my analytics. We made $15 yesterday.
Yes.
So YouTube does it by length of time watch now. It isn't by individual views. So if you roll it, you're helping us. And so even if you just roll it and walk away, that's very cool. Thank you. You like listen to us in the background while you're doing whatever. That's huge. We appreciate that.
That'll buy us like a gallon of milk and a loaf of bread.
Well, we need to make ends meet, and I'm trying to put Jacqueline through college. I'm trying to save for Madison's college. Jim wants to be an EMT. I have Jim's rent to take care of. These are all very important things, and we want to be able to provide for them. So there you go. So I got a text from a friend, this guy who I actually bought this house off of him. Old Peter.
Yeah.
And he is an absolute menace. The guy is a bull in a china shop. And he's hilarious. He's a lot like me. Him and I are very similar. So that's probably why I like him so much. And we've seen each other a little bit this week in the pools. I'm trying to teach him how. He wants to do triathlon. So I said, I'll help you out. So he sent me a text today because he's on an airplane. Get this. So I was playing your last video on the plane, and the guy ahead of me, it was the one where you were laughing really a lot. The guy ahead of me asked me to put my headphones on because of, quote, the laugh. Pete writes, I almost pissed my pants. First of all, Pete, why do you not have headphones on when you're watching anything on a plane? Who does that? That's the first thing I thought.
And I'm a little offended. I mean, what the guys say, like, that's the worst laugh ever. Could you put your headphones on?
I don't know. Maybe the guy was in a bad mood or something. What do you?
Well, that's just rude.
And Pete, the troublemaker, writes, then they said we are too heavy in certain portions of the plane. We need to get rid of 4,000 pounds. I estimated out loud. He actually said out loud, that's about 15 people. Then I said, fat people first, is what he actually said on the plane. Unbelievable. Where's the scale? Of course, the same guy who complained about your wife's laugh weighs about 3 bills. I don't know.
I'm surprised he didn't get punched in the
Yeah,
face.
you know, I get fired for stuff like that, or I have to separate from the radio station for stuff like that. Be careful. You never know. Let's see. If you're going to go to the race on Monday for the... They heard that. They did hear.
What was that?
I heard it.
What
do you
was
mean,
it?
what was that?
What the frick was that?
If I heard it, you're 1 inch from the camera. I know they heard that.
That was not me.
It was you. You were the only one home.
No.
I wouldn't swear like this if anyone was home in the house.
Listen to me. The dog's around, and so
No, the dog put away.
But the cats aren't. Do cats fart loud? Have you ever heard a cat fart? I'm just asking. Have you ever heard a cat fart? No, wait. This is okay. We got to get back on this subject because I got to remind you of something. We got a little bit.
Why is it every time I start talking about this tragedy, something related to feces flies out of you?
But guess what? Maddie's band concert that's supposed to be tonight and got canceled because of snow day. Guess when it's rescheduled for?
Monday.
Yeah.
I can't go.
No, you can't. So I'm gonna unfortunately miss the race, but give them my best, and I will go watch Maddie
Okay.
and videotape it for you.
All right. That's too bad. Can't be in 2 places at once.
No, it's important you're there though.
There'll be lots of band concerts.
Absolutely, and I think this is kind of just like a pre-festival to the festival, so you'll get to actually see the festival. Festivus for the best of us.
So anyway, before all of that, that race Monday for the folks, the Kubasiak family, hashtag Ravenna Strong 5K. Please think about joining us. Meet us in the Mona Shores High School parking lot, or that's where it starts, in the cafeterias where you can sign up. Day of race if you like. If If you want to go to jazzrunning.com, you can actually sign up online ahead of time if that's your thing. If you sign up ahead of time, there's a better chance you're going to get a t-shirt. I was told they do have t-shirts for this race, 600 of them. And if they get 600 people for that race, that's going to be massive. That's a pretty damn good race and a great showing by the community. To benefit the family, catastrophic loss of 2 beautiful children in a car accident, 16 and 10 years old. So the community has rallied around them, and the track coach has put together this race, and somebody reached out to me and said, will you be a part or support it? And I said, well, yeah, heck yeah, I want to be a part of it. There's a link for a GoFundMe page. I include it in the description of this video, and so you can just copy that and paste it and be on your way if you'd like to help out the family. So yeah, they've got t-shirts for that one, and I'll be there Monday if you'd like to show up for the run. That would be much appreciated. Okay, I did want to touch on something. There's been a lot of talk about Jim, my son, who's going to be a guest on the show. I don't know what the hell we're going to talk about, but Jim's funny, and I think he's got some talent. People are like, you have 2 grandkids? What? Yes! I don't know. We haven't really gotten into it on the air, but I talked about it at the live show, and I've referenced it on here. So the cat is out of the bag.
Right.
But
I think the menace is home. Yep. See?
oh dear. Come on in. This has gotten worse.
Okay, I think they're good. The only thing I've learned so far is to just
Stand there
hold
and
it
fart.
still.
Stand there and fart. You live for this, don't you?
Mm-hmm. This is our time to shine.
It's our time to shine.
Do you want to sit next to me? You can sit next to me if you want.
We're talking about your brother right now.
What about him?
Oh, hi, Mike. He has allergy to latex.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, Grayson was born May 14th, 2013. Long story short, it was a period of time where Aubrey and Diana and I were not getting along. And Jim and Aubrey were together. Then one day we woke up and said, it's dumb to not get along. Let's be friends, right?
Right.
And so then, the next thing you know, that was a long period of time that we were without seeing Aubrey. Long story short, everybody comes over and Aubrey's pregnant. Very pregnant. So pregnant that 12 days later, after we found out, Rowan was born. That's right, they hid it. It was like a TLC show. We were actually the first people to find out. So that was massive. Tell me the date of birth again.
10/7. October 7th. Yep.
October 7th.
Oh, no.
Rowan Elijah was born. So that's it. They're together. They live not far from here, like 10 minutes away, and they're together with their 2 kids. They're a very young, struggling couple. So Jim still is a pizzaologist and says he wants to be an EMT. Dad needs to get a job so he can help Jim through school. So watch your YouTube videos to their full length. Pretty much a good synopsis.
Yeah.
I used to go to the tanning bed. I don't like that
She
at
leaves
all.
next week.
I gotta leave. I gotta be nice and bronze.
Did you get a shot for the Zika virus?
No, I was gonna ask you about that. Do I have to do that? So I
Well-
don't collect any worms when I'm there?
Worms.
Doesn't it affect pregnant people? Isn't it like pregnant people?
There's the first Michigan one I saw.
Did you ever get
Confirmed
shots when you went
case?
to Honduras?
No.
So yeah, why do I have to?
Well, this is the new thing though. This is the new fearmonger disease. Everybody's dead from Zika virus.
I've never heard of it.
Okay. Well, I hope you don't get it. Are you pregnant right now?
Nope.
You sure?
Dad! I'm not gonna. I would never pull a Jim.
You're not active right now, are you?
Dad, stop!
That That's what was Jim's problem. He didn't pull.
Oh,
Mom, you can't say that.
That's the truth.
stop.
Isn't it?
Okay,
Okay, I'm just
get it.
saying.
That was terrible. I'm gonna pretend that.
Oh, you're texting my boyfriend?
No. Yes.
What?
Yeah.
How did you? Can I have his number? Why do you get it? Why don't I get it?
He called him yesterday.
Why doesn't he call me?
Andy called Eric
Why doesn't he call me?
because he didn't have your number, so he was calling your dad.
He probably.
Are we done with this?
Chris writes, Zane, were you on the Figure Out when you were on the Figure Out Hot Wing show? Did you guys ever worry that you might one day stop being funny? Yes, I did. It usually worked itself out though. We had bad spells, had good spells, and it would go in waves. So it happens. I live in Philadelphia, and most of our funny guys on the radio are pathetic and should hang it up. Well, that does happen. I hope that I am still funny, and I know they are still funny. So, Next, you have often made remarks about toothless Cape May people on the show. That's in Atlantic County, I believe, or Cape County, or May County, I don't know. South Jersey. What is your funniest story that led you to this conclusion? I do not know anyone in particular in Cape May who is ugly or toothless or anything. It just seemed like a good joke at the time, kind of like you always make fun of the neighboring community. So I have nothing to base that on. It just sounded funny to say, hi, I miss Cape May, and have a toothless person. Dumb. Yes?
This is a good idea.
What?
This question. I think we should do that from now on. Question of the day.
That's why I tell them to write.
Tell them to write in and have a question of the day.
No, Dad and I already got a segment
Listen to
going
me.
where I'm gonna ask. People are gonna send me questions, and I'm gonna read them to him. We
Okay.
don't need you.
Listen, you've been kicked off the team.
I seem to be
So you
on
have
the
a
team. I'm
question
in the
of the,
picture.
that's because you somehow snuck in.
So, the door's right there.
So anyway, have like a question of the day, and it could be a question directed towards you
Good
or
call,
me,
boss.
you or me or
Me.
Okay, you can do
prima
that.
donna or.
We just made it. We just made it.
Okay, so
we just made
tell
the thing. As someone that frequents their local gym fairly often, can you tell me why any man over 60 feels the need to walk around the locker room nude as much as possible? I get a weird exhibitionist vibe and it makes me want to throw up. I agree with you. I see that every time I go there. I don't understand that. I just don't think they care. Do you have that issue in the women's locker room?
No, usually they have a towel,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
they definitely don't go in the hot tub nude like men do.
We don't have that issue anymore. They changed it so that you can't do that.
Oh yeah, it's out in the open now, right?
Yep.
That's right.
Okay, real quick.
Oh,
This-
it's so long.
Yeah, I gotta read this though. I promised I would read this for this person. I'm keeping the person nameless. Hey Zane, I need some help and words of encouragement from you. I am currently 34. I played soccer and basketball my high school life. In 2001, I had ankle reconstruction surgery and all went relatively well. I bounced back quick. I was only 19. The ankle reconstruction didn't hold up well though, and on October 1st, I had to go back in and on the right ankle have 2 ligaments repaired. The cartilage repaired and the tendon debrided, basically scraped and repaired. Ugh. Well, having to be out and down for 6 weeks, I gained big time weight, 40 to 50 pounds. Recently, the doctor has talked about now doing the left one this October. It is almost as bad as the right one was. Even before the first surgery, walking and really any activity was painful. I'm a horrible picky eater, very much like Freebird, so that leaves my food options limited. I'm just getting back to walking with my boyfriend and dogs, but I'm really finding the motivation and encouragement the hardest part. I don't want to live like this, and I don't want to be embarrassed in my body. I was always pretty athletic, so I never had to worry about weight, and now I do have to worry about it, and I don't even know where to start. I have a Garmin VivoFit tracker, but that only helps so much, especially with my right ankle still recovering. I really want to be in better shape before another surgery and just in general. Any words, any help, words of encouragement, or anything would be greatly appreciated. P.S. Love you and Diana. You two are awesome and hysterical. Do you feel left out with that last line?
This is Jackie.
Okay, it doesn't, but
It does.
okay. Okay, well, let me just say this. First off, okay, you're having issues with mobility and moving around because of pain. So let's kind of say that until the doctor says that you can actually do that, if the doctor does say you can do it and you're okay with that, well then stick to it. It might be a little bit uncomfortable at first. Start slowly, very slowly, and just have the duration be not so long, and then you'll slowly get that thing back into shape. If, however, that is not a possibility, I would encourage you to join a facility that has something that you can still burn calories through moving your arms.
Swimming would be great.
Cybex
too, though.
machine, swimming, great
great
call.
for her
Weightless
ankle.
swimming thing. Even if you're just using a kickboard, of course that
Resistance
that
will
resistance on that ankle joint might it might be a little uncomfortable, but after that thing gets warmed up with all that extension and flexion and things like that, that might even help your situation quite a bit there. So definitely consider that. The pool is an amazing thing. You could possibly just walk the lengths of the pool if swimming's not your thing, or you don't want a kickboard, and that's burning calories. That's moving, and give yourself some time. Be patient with it, because it takes time for those things to for that type of effect. It doesn't happen overnight. It took a little while to get in bad shape. It's going to take a little while to get out of bad shape. As for food, okay, you have to really commit. You can't just say, I can't do it, I'm picky. That's an excuse, and it's BS. You know it. There's 1,000,000,001 ways to get around that through literature, online. You just have to get your big brain working and get creative with it. Commit to it, making foods that are appropriate for you and eating them in the right amounts. And avoiding foods that are bad for you, because if you don't eat for function, you're in trouble. You have to eat for purpose. If you find yourself grazing and just pigging out at a time, it's not going to work. It's just not going to work. And all that, you might get in better shape, but you're not going to lose the weight that you want to lose. So do it. This is you. I can only encourage you to do it, and I will respond to anything that you say, but this is on you, and you can do this just by putting a little bit more effort to it, and I know that you can pull it off. So there you go. Feel good about that?
That's good. What?
Why?
Wyatt.
What?
Nothing.
How was school today?
Good.
Who's gonna pay for you got to take student loans next year.
No, I don't.
Well, I don't have a job. Don't roll your eyes at me. You're gonna pay this with YouTube videos with your pretty face on it? Is that how it's gonna work?
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay, Griffin's game happens on Saturday. You want to be in the Zane Zone. I am told that you can still get a t-shirt, but you cannot be guaranteed a size. So they're going to push it over into Friday. You can still get tickets for the Zane Zone, all right? $3 from every ticket goes to the AT Children's Project. griffinshockey.com/promo code. Type it all in, griffinshockey.com/promo code. That'll take you to their page with the box. Type Zane in it. It'll put you right to the offer. You get the Zane Zone t-shirt. As I said, you can still get a size today, but after today, you can get a t-shirt, but you won't be guaranteed size, so it's a little bit tricky. Not forgetting anything else? I know I got the MC Sports appearance coming up in March, the end of March, at the store on Plainfield, just north of 96 in beautiful Grand Rapids, Michigan. They're doing a grand reopening, and I want you to come out and see me. That's happening on March 26th from 1 to 3 at that MC Sporting Goods location. And I think that's going to do it. Thanks again for watching the videos. Anybody have anything they want to close with?
Nope.
Good? Okay. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you. God bless and good night.
Peace out. Whoa.